In the first place, I don't know nothing about the contract, so it ain't no use to try to explain it to me.
Well, you is one of the officers of the lodge, the same as I is. You is a goldfish, ain't you?
Well, I ain't gonna sign nothing, though. You ain't gonna get me in no mess. I'm in enough trouble now.
Amos, when you think that Ruby Taylor don't love you, you get right down in the dumps. Or your lower lip hang right down like it's gonna fall off.
Well, why have I gotta mess around with the contract?
Amos, remember the bylaws of the Mystic Knights of the Sea.
I never can remember them things. We got so many of them down there.
The bylaws say that all of the brothers will stick together. So if I sign this thing, you want to sign it too, so we can both get in trouble.
I ain't gonna get in no trouble. You go on sign it if you want.
Well, the Kingfish say that the thing has got to be signed.
Well, why don't the Kingfish sign it then?
The Kingfish say he don't ever sign none of these little things.
Well, you go ahead and sign it then. Don't give it to me.
And now listen, let's me and you analyze the situation here.
I'll do that with you, but I ain't gonna sign this.
I'll read the contract and explain it to you as I go along. Now, here's the contract that the Kingfish ain't told us nothing about. This is the other one.
Go ahead, I listen.
Now, the first word in here is AGREEMENT as agreement.
What in the world is that?
That's a government name. That's the same as you see on a government paper when they say Unum and Florida.
What do it mean?
It means the same as everything is all right. The I's have got it. Now comes the heavy part.
Go ahead, I listen.
It say here, this agreement made and Pencerev enter. Ain't no use to mess with this first part of it, though, is it?
If you gonna sign the thing, you better mess with all of it. You liable to wake up and find yourself in the army or something. You go around here signing things without reading them.
Let's go down here to number 1.
What do that say?
It say, the party of the first part will put in shape everything they can at the lodge hall of the Mystic Knights of the Sea.
They better get the bank account and shit down there. That's the first thing they want to do.
Well, the company that's going to fix up the lodge hall ain't got nothing to do with the bank account.
But who's gonna pay for this stuff after they get it fixed down there?
The lodge is going to pay for it.
Where is the Lord gonna get the money?
They're going to raise it.
They gonna raise it, huh?
Yeah.
They better start sowing the seeds right now, because it's going to take them a long time to raise some money down there.
Well, they can get the money, all right, when the time comes to pay it.
And I've got enough to worry about without fooling with that thing. Another thing, what are you gonna sign it for if the Lord just gotta pay for it? First thing you know, the man gonna make you pay for it.
How is the man going to make me pay for something that I ain't got nothing to do with?
Well, if you ain't got nothing to do with it, then what are you signing it for?
Because I is the whale.
And the first thing you know, the whale's gonna be in jail too.
Well, Amos, you don't know nothing about law. I've done studied law, you know that. I know how to handle these things. Now look here. They say here that the party of the first part is going to do everything, don't they?
I don't know what it says.
You see party of the first part down here, though, don't you?
Yeah, but it don't mean nothing to me.
You see, Amos, I've got to sign these papers to let the members down at the lodge hall know that I was doing something. When I get up at the next meeting, I want to tell them that I've been signing a lot of papers and doing things.
Yeah, when you get up at the next meeting, you'll be so scared you won't be able to talk to me.
Wait a minute now, wait a minute. Let's look at this contract a minute.
All right, let's see it.
You know, just 'cause I was sick at the last meeting and couldn't say nothing, don't think that I can't talk to the brothers when I get ready.
Trouble is, though, you don't get ready.
Don't get sarcastic with the president now. 'Cause if you get me regusted, boy, I'll pull out of this taxi cab business and leave you flat.
Yeah, that would be the best thing that ever happened to me if you did.
Yeah, if I'd ever leave you, you wouldn't know what to do.
Don't you worry, I'd get along if you pull out. Don't argue with me now, and I don't feel like arguing. I'm worried.
You know it takes brains to run a company.
Yeah, maybe maybe that's why we ain't making no money.
Who was the one that thought of the idea to call this the fresh air taxi cab? I was the one. I invented the idea to have a taxi cab without a top on it.
Yeah, if it had a top on it, those little past winter would have made 10 times as much money, too.
Who showed you how to run the business? Who was keeping the books?
Now, who sleeps every morning till 11 o'clock and then comes down to the office and sleeps the rest of the day?
Well, you can't expect me to wear my brain out. Just because I was laying in bed asleep, that ain't no sign that I stopped thinking. The minute I wakes up in the morning, I start thinking again.
Thinking about going back to sleep.
Now, listen, Amos.
Wait a minute. Here comes the mailman. Get away now, wait a minute.
Here's a letter for Amos Jones here.
Yeah, sir, that's me, mister. Thank you, sir.
Oh, now look at you. You'll get it open. Don't jump at it like that.
Well, let me know now, Andy, till I open up the thing. It's from Ruby. I can tell by the handwriting on the front of it.
What does she say?
Wait till I get it open now, Andy.
You got it open. That's open enough. Read me the thing.
Now, wait a minute now. You start out here. I better not read this to you.
Yeah, go on now. Read me the thing. Don't hold nothing out on me there, Amos.
You start out here and say, Dear Amos.
Oh, yeah. He's been calling you darling, ain't he?
Something's the matter. She's been calling me darling. Something's the matter, Andy. Then she say here, my heart is broken.
Boy, you is a heartbreaker, ain't you? I told you that before. You are a heartbreaker, you is.
Now, don't fool around now, Andy.
Go ahead. What else?
Then you see here, a friend of mine wired me that you were going with Tootsie Blake. I wonder who sent that telegram out there. Here's the truth now, Andy.
Well, let her think you is going with Tootsie. What do you care? You're good. Read on. What else did you say?
Then you say here, I can't believe after all the wonderful things you have told me that you would do me like this. You see that, Andy? She mad with me.
Well, Amos, you know women folks get mad off and on, don't you? A little spell like that'll do her good.
Then you see here, I knew that my HAP happiness would not last, but I did trust you and believe you love me. And if she think I don't love her no more now,
That'll do her good too, Amos. Let her think that. Then she knows that she ain't got you wrapped around her finger.
but I do love her, Andy. I love her better than anything in this world.
Read what else she say there.
You see here, I just want you to know that I love you and will always think of you. I is sending you a little package by REGISTERED mail.
As Regusted mail.
Then you see, in the package, you will find the engagement ring, and I hope your new girl will be as proud of it as I was. Signed, Rufus. Andy, you sending me back my ring, Andy. Andy, what was I doing? Andy.